Welcome to the Abundance Attraction Show with Patricia LeBlanc, intuitive energy alchemist, manifesting expert, and award-winning author. Patricia and her expert guests share meditations, tips, strategies, and tools that you can use to succeed in attracting more abundance in your life. Now, here's your host, Patricia LeBlanc.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Abundance Attraction Show. My name is Patricia LeBlanc, your host, and I'm super excited to be doing another episode of the Abundance Attraction Show. And today we'll be talking about resistance. Because for a lot of us, the reason we're not able to attract infinite abundance is because we are resisting it. But before I start to talk about this, I just wanted to offer you a free gift for listening to the Abundance Attraction Show. And I would love to offer you a free money clearing meditation 3-part series, which you can download at theabundanceattractionshow.com. So I truly appreciate each one of you taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to my podcast. And I hope that it inspires you to move forward in your life and business. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Are you ready for today's episode? Awesome, let's get started. So essentially, resistance is any thought, belief, or behavior, either conscious or unconscious, that sounds contrary to our desire. On the surface, we can be doing positive affirmations, creative visualizations, and imagining our success. But in the end, we get what we expect every single time. Sometimes it can be as simple as not believing that you can have what you want. That way of thinking places limitations on what is possible for you. You are restricting what could be with what you think will be. And you end up getting what you expect. Your consciousness is a powerful tool. If you don't believe you can have the thing you desire, it shows up as resistance, despite all the things you are doing to achieve your goals. Okay, so what do you do about it? Live in the possibility rather than the probability. A lot of you is because you're also in your head too much instead of being in your heart. The reason anything is not happening in your life is because in one way or another, you are not yet lined up with it. You don't think it's possible, don't think you're worthy of it, or you don't think you can have it. So here are 5 helpful ways to deal with resistance. 1. Start by being honest with yourself. Be clear on how you participate in the reality you continue to experience. And ask yourself, what limited thought, belief, or pattern of behavior am I currently holding on to that is standing in the way of my desire? What story do I keep telling myself or others that affirms the current position I'm in? And then, what part of the equation am I participating in that continues to get me the same result? Because the truth is, you're always living your unconscious expectation. Becoming aware of your statu quo will give you the first clue on where your work lies. And you need to take 100% responsibility for being the powerful creator that you are. We're all powerful creators. Some of us were able to manifest magic, and some of us, it seems we're always manifesting bad luck because of where we're focusing on. 2. Stay out of self-judgment. Just like the acorn lives in the potential of the oak tree, that wish you are seeking is already within you. One of this is a game to the finish line. Instead, use the resistance to point you the areas that need clearing. Use it as an opportunity to become more authentically who you already are. Nothing is outside of yourself. Everything comes to you along your own path as you are ready. Prepare yourself and be open to receive. 3. Do what you can do something about. Let go of what you have no control over. Sometimes becoming aware of your repetitive patterns is all that is required. but other times we need to take additional action. In A Course of Miracles, they say there are only two emotions, love and fear. If you are in a place of resistance about something, look for the fear behind it and find a way to dissipate it. Meditation is one way, but so is harming yourself with knowledge, telling yourself a different story, making phone calls, and getting into action, as well as getting energy clearing can also help you as well. But start by focusing on what you can control. So you can't control other people, so don't try to control other people or situations which you have no control over. 4. Focus on something else. When you're thinking about the thing you want and why you want it so badly, resistance, so beliefs, frustrations, thoughts, feelings, or unconscious beliefs, is usually present at the same time. When you distract yourself entirely and think about something else that pleases you, you're in much more of a relaxed place of allowing, and the universe can bring it to you with the least amount of resistance. This is why people who fall in love finally drop the extra weight they've been carrying or get the promotion they've been wanting. They are in a place where they're open to receiving. Remember, things are delivered to us on our path, most of the time pretty effortlessly. But we have to get out of the way and feel worthy of receiving them. That is our work. 5. Look for stories that help you change your expectations. And repeat them often. Make them your new mantra. Instead of it never happens for me, it becomes, if it can happen for them, it can happen for me. Ask the universe to give you proof that what you want is possible, and then take notice of what comes to you. It could be in billboards, the books people hand you, the article you happen upon, the people you meet. We often compare ourselves to where people are and don't pay attention to who they were before they got there. And there are plenty of rags to riches stories. So, example is one of my mentors, Joe Vitale. He was homeless before he became multimillionaire. He's living proof that it's possible. Eckhart Tolle got all of his epiphanies sitting on a park bench as well, and then published them. Jack Canfield was a school teacher before he became who he is today. So look for the story that most resonates with where you are, and let that be your new possibility. If it can happen for them, it can certainly happen for you. So start looking for somebody who's created what it is that you want. Because here's the thing, there is somebody out there who's created something similar to what you want. So the process of releasing resistance to life begins with releasing resistance to yourself. So I want you to ask yourself the following questions. In what ways do you resist yourself? Do you resist your feelings, your thoughts, your desires, your deepest, most heartful dreams? Have you sacrificed your wishes to live the life others told you was acceptable? Have you compromised so deeply you don't know who you are anymore? And now you feel pain, and you resist that pain because you don't know what else to do? The answer is very, very simple. The answer is to feel your emotions, not the thoughts, not the story, but the actual physical sensations in your body. This is often the loosest thread, the activity that will bring you closer to yourself. As you work on releasing resistance around your emotions, as you dissolve all the repressed pent-up fear and sadness and anger, you will heal. You will create a blank slate on which you can begin again and ask that most magical question. So now what? And here's the thing, we all have fear, we all have resistance, but is it holding you back from moving forward and creating more abundance for you? Let me know what comes up for you. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. And once again, I just want to remind you that I have a free gift for you as my thank you for listening to this episode. And I want to offer you my free 3-part money clearing meditation bundle, which will help you to start calling in more abundance and money. And you can get it for free at theabundanceattractionshow.com. So wishing you a magical day. Until next time, I am Patricia LeBlanc, your host. Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon.